So we've now talked about 10 streams of income that are flowing into your life. And we want to get flowing into your life. Which one turns you on the most? Which one did you like to learn more about? Which one is exciting to you? Which one stream seems to feel right to you? Is it real estate? Well, there are three major ways of creating residual income in real estate. Is it the stock market? Does that turn you on? Does that give you real buzz? Because for a lot of people, it really does. It feels like they just love to analyze those numbers. Yet they're a certain kind of person, but if you're that kind of person, it's fun. It's exciting. Or is it business? Do you want to market a business to take you to the next level? Do you like to market products? Do you enjoy the entrepreneurial thrill? And I was over in Hawaii the other day and sitting at a breakfast feeding myself a beautiful muffin, and these little birds came along. They wanted a piece of my muffin. And I flicked a few crumbs off the table, and they would fight for those few crumbs. And I thought, I wonder if there's an entrepreneur in the group. I took a nice juicy chunk of my muffin and stuck it on the corner of the edge of my table. And all the birds were chattering away, chatter, 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 chatter. They wanted that muffin, but they didn't dare come get it. They'd be willing to scramble and fight for the crumbs, but they wouldn't come stand on my table and peck away at a juicy, big chunk of muffin because they were afraid, you see. Until one intrepid bird landed on my table. He was skittish, I got to tell you, but he's looking at me at the side of his eye. But man, he starts to eat on the muffin, and he got the best food, the biggest amounts. And then finally he dragged it off the table. It dropped to the ground, and all the birds fought for it. And he basically fed himself and then fed everybody else. That's what an entrepreneur does. An entrepreneur gets the juiciest pieces of the muffin. And in order to get that, they have to go places that nobody else dares go. And if that's you, if you're that little bird, then this is the life for you. It'll seem scary to everybody else, but it's almost for you, it'll almost appear to be the only way you can live. I mean, they can't put you in a cage. You're going to die in there. You want to be free, and you're willing to go for the biggest chunks of muffin. And if that's who you are, then I want you to know that you and I are going to have a great time together, because that's who I am. I get the juiciest muffins. I'm going to get the biggest houses. I'm going to drive the fanciest cars. I am going to travel. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to live my life to the fullest. I believe that a parent's responsibility is to create memories, and that good parents create good memories and bad parents create bad memories. You do not have to be rich to create a memory for your child, but it certainly makes it easier. For instance, when I think of my kids and the memories we've created with them, we've been to Alaska fishing for king salmon. What an adventure that was. We've climbed the pyramids in down in the Yucatan Peninsula, where all the Mayans used to live. And all my kids have climbed the pyramids where ancient civilizations lived. What an experience. We've ridden jet skis in Tahiti. Last summer I took my one son for 10 days, just he and I, left mom home, left the brother and sister home. He and I went to Paris for 10 days and ripped that town upside down. I mean, he'll never forget that as long as he lives. I couldn't have done that without the money. I probably could have created some other fabulous memories without the money, but I really believe that one of the reasons that I do create this kind of lifestyle, and I'm willing to take the risks that I take, is that I want to be able to have a lifestyle that gives me the freedom to do whatever I want. And I think you're the same way, aren't you?